Well, since September of last year, the city of Fresno has enforced a homeless encampment ban to tackle homelessness. But a potential lawsuit is bringing some concerns over this new law. Fox 26's Carl Cook breaks down the reason for the ban and why some want to sue.
A recently new law still dealing with some backlash. Back on September 23, 2024, the city of Fresno officially enacted the anti-encampment ordinance. This prohibits encampments in public anywhere, anytime. If this isn't followed, a person can be punished for a misdemeanor with up to a year in jail, $1,000 fine, or both. City leaders held a press conference the day of the enforcement to explain the importance of this for the city and for those who need help to get it. Councilmember Miguel Arias was one of those who spoke.
Enough is enough. The unhoused and the homeless have rights, but they don't have any more rights than kids going to school, than families enjoying a city park, and residents who are trying to keep their neighborhood clean and safe.
But since the enforcement, there have been those who don't agree with the city's decision. Civil rights and criminal defense attorney Kevin Little spoke out about the issues the unhoused face since they're waiting on services. According to an article from KQED, Little says the unhoused are in a tough situation. In the article, he says, quote, "Based on our outreach, 90% of the unhoused are already waiting for services. So it's really a meaningless law to give them a choice between being arrested and seeing services that they are already waiting for." With that in mind, and speaking to unhoused affected by the ban, Little is preparing to file a lawsuit against the city regarding the ban.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time the city has faced a lawsuit against homelessness. Back on March 16th of 2022, according to the ACLU Foundation of Northern California, they and the California Homeless Union filed a federal lawsuit against the city, as you could see in the webpage behind me. They hope to, as they say on this webpage, strike down a city ordinance that targets unhoused people and puts unconstitutional restrictions on advocates, organizers, and reporters who try to draw attention to how the unhoused are treated during encampment sweeps. That suit went to preliminary injunction, and the city started settlement talks with ACLU.
But from the city's perspective, they're trying to fix a problem in a state with a very high rate of homelessness. According to the 2024 Annual Homelessness Assessment Report, California and New York have the highest number of people experiencing homelessness. While California has more total people experiencing homelessness, population says a different story. For every 10,000 people in each state, 81 people experience homelessness in New York compared to California with 48. This is still a big difference from the national average of 23 people per 10,000. Only time will tell if this ban will help or face more roadblocks. In Fresno, this is Carl Cook, Fox 26 News.
We reached out to Kevin Little multiple times to hear what his expectations are for this potential suit. Although he told us in person he wasn't ready to speak on the matter, he did tell us he expects to file that lawsuit towards the end of the month.